In exactly 2 months, we need to have this entire house on our new farm renovated and ready for my fiance's parents to move in. The only issue is, we have about 4 months worth of work to do before then. We are starting to feel the time crunch. Our journey starts on March 1st, 2026.
Oh. Yeah, so what we're going to do is take out, I'm going to cut that off there at the seam.
Yeah.
Take that out. Make a doorway through there. It's a standard, like a bathroom size door. So doors come in 3 different sizes. Generally, you only use 2 of them. So one is a 600 wide, I think it is.
Yeah.
Not designed for putting any furniture or anything in. Then you get the bigger one.
Well, actually, we will need to get machines through. Will machines fit through there?
That's also true. We're going to remove from here, so all of that we're going to remove.
Everything there, right? Yeah, all of that.
Yeah, and then the sink and the cupboard underneath we're going to remove.
Not the cupboard though.
Not the cupboard, just the sink. Yeah. That happens. It was lying there, I moved my hand and I went, yeah, no, I'll do. I'll be fine.
Here are some shots to show you where we're starting with this room. This old house is actually 2 small units conjoined by a doorway in the middle wall. Our plan is to convert the 2 small units into one normal sized house. The room we're starting in now is one of the 2 kitchens which we no longer need, because we have another plan for the kitchen on the other side which you'll see later. So to start, we're converting this kitchen into a laundry room, since neither unit has one. First things first, we get started on the demolition. My dad and I are using the saber saw to cut the supporting shelves out that are keeping the cabinet together. Once we've done that, we can remove the doors, and all that's left is the back, side and top panel.
I said we needed the roof.
You are the complete opposite of how Martin approaches things with our cars.
Oh yeah?
He thinks I'm too reckless with our cars.
He ain't met me.
After we'd accidentally punched a hole in the ceiling, the next step is to mark out where we want our new doorway, since we don't want the laundry to open up directly into the living room.
One person can be cutting that while another person is starting to remove the stove and stuff, or the sink.
Yeah.
Well, what we do need is the small screwdriver for removing the doors. So let's remove the doors. Yeah. You never know when they'll come in handy. But I'll need a tool set, so you want to go and get your tool set.
So off I go to grab some more tools. No goggles, no masks, but we got a partner pencil. So while I was removing the doors and putting them aside for safekeeping, my dad was getting started on removing the stove suction unit and the surrounding cabinets. But as we were working, we seemed to have found every ant on Earth.
Oh jeez.
Got the whole hive.
Yeah.
I'm probably angry as well from all the noise.
Oh, these are little black ants, they're cool. Wait till we hit the cockroach.
There are many more surprises to come as we dug deeper into this old house. Next, my dad and I pulled out the wall lining of the cupboards and removed the oven.
Found a rat's nest. It looks uninhabited though.
I checked for any babies left behind before vacuuming it all up. After removing the rest of the cabinets and doors in our way, we moved on to pulling the sink out. Finally, it was time for lunch, my favourite time of the day, and Duke came to oversee our work.
Project manager over there. Oh,
Yes, hi manager.
oh.
He said we're doing a good job.
Okay, so what are we doing? We cut it
Okay,
first.
so this whole wall paneling comes off,
Yeah.
and then we're going to cut a straight line across here and pull that ceiling board out.
How important is it that it's straight? Because we're going to have to mat it obviously and fill it. So the straighter it is, the better.
The straighter it is, the better. There's definitely value in accuracy. However, it doesn't matter because we'll put filler in and mask the joint anyway.
The next step, we can start to mark out where we want our new doorway.
And then not even do a frame like this, literally just like plaster it. So it's like this the whole way around, rather than putting like an actual frame on it.
Yeah.
Stuff like that kind of like, it's easier and it kind of modernizes it a bit.
After I was done trying to annoy my dad, I was tasked with pulling down the jib from the new doorway.
It's a mating call or something. It was beautiful. You're sitting up in the tree. More Ryobi everywhere. Because we only use Ryobi tools. So, yeah.
You hear that,
Ryobi, sponsor us. Alright, so we've got this room all cleared out now. Everything that needs to come out has come out, apart from a couple things, maybe switches and stuff, but we've got the damaged ceiling out, the damaged back jibbing out. got the space for the new door that we're going to be putting in, because we're going to be sealing off this door. Rip the flooring out, rip the oven out, rip the sink out. We're going to be replacing it with a smaller sink because the previous sink came out too far, so that we have space for the washing machine and the dryer side by side here. Maybe some shelves up here. Yeah, I guess we're just going to be tackling painting everything or repainting everything, fixing holes, cleaning everything up, making it look like it wasn't built in the 70s. Yeah, I guess we'll be coming back when we are ready to start reinstalling things and putting it all back together.
Cool.
Continuing on, a couple days later, I began by knocking out the door frame in preparation for it to be filled in. With all of us having full-time jobs, we can only work on the house in the evenings. That shouldn't cause us any issues down the line, I'm sure. We're back for an update on the laundry room. My dad has very kindly been working on it for the last couple days while we've been busy. So he's made some progress. This doorway's closed off already. This one is now in. We've got the, what would you call this? A lintel. We've got the lintel installed with the corner pieces and some plaster to go on, smooth everything over. So there still needs to be some sanding done. If you come in here. Sorry. Still got the old lights in here. We're going to replace those still. We've got a new bench top in. This was a free one that we just had. We've got a sink. There's no tap though. Where's the tap go?
We'll figure it out.
Is this picture? Because I'm assuming it's supposed to be wall mounted then with this, isn't it?
It's supposed to be for that one, yeah.
And on this wall has also been put the jib up. Just a whole bunch of holes filled, dents filled, all of the holes in the roof and the walls that we made, trying to get the cabinets out. A lot of work has been done. We've missed a lot of it, but yeah, we're going to get back into it now.
I got started on filling in the holes from the old light switches and plug points. I measured up 2 pieces of jib, cut them with a Stanley knife, and slid them into position. Next, I sanded down the plaster that had already dried so that it's ready for a second coat. With the laundry nearly ready for paint, we moved on to the next part of the project, which is one of the 2 bathrooms.
The main things we're going to do is knock down this wall and put a door right here so that it's all one big room, and also the light from the outside can get into the bathroom, and it will make it a lot less gloomy and dark and grim while you're having a bath.
Well, that's the plan anyway. So I got right to work tearing out all the old cabinets. Followed by the doors, and this little towel rail. And while I was busy on that, my dad was installing the new light switches. When this bathroom is finished, it'll have a shower instead of a bath, and the other bathroom will keep the bath. So that means this 1970s bath has to go.
Okay, so it is the start of a new day. I've come in to join my dad and he made a lot of progress. So I'll just flip the camera around and show you all the progress that he's made, and he can explain the plans that we have for this bathroom.
Okay, so what we've done is we've taken out everything inside and created a shell. Bath used to be here, so we're going to keep the existing plumbing that's there for the bath. And what we'll do is we'll build a corner shower, we'll buy a corner shower unit, put it in here, so it can leverage the existing plumbing. Existing toilet is going to stay. However, what we're going to do is replace this plastic toilet seat And we've got a nice new cistern, porcelain cistern already, which is in the barn.
We've actually decided to get a new toilet, but you'll see that later.
Then against this wall, I'm thinking a 1.2 meter vanity with a basin, space on the side for your deodorants and your toothbrushes and things. So it'll probably be a floor to the floor unit instead of a floating one.
Yeah.
So the
I
whole
mean, that's,
unit.
yeah, lots of cupboard space as well, storage
Yeah, it
space.
gives you more cupboard space. What I'll have to do is cut off these copper pipes and rerun them so that they come out behind the vanity. Same with the basin, with the drain.
Yeah, because before the sink was over here.
That's right.
And we're wanting to move it a little bit more in the middle here.
Yeah. If we get a wide enough vanity, I might be able to keep this unit, this drain pipe, without having to cut it off and reroute it through the concrete.
Right.
This existing one, which was here for, and the taps, which were here for a wash machine and a tub, we will have to close that off, seal it. These pipes, I'm going to have to take these panels out, cut the pipes off that come to the outlet because they won't sit below the level of the wall.
Yeah.
Redo the wall, but most of the wall's going to have to be redone anyway.
Yeah.
On this wall here, we're going to buy a door frame in casing.
So this opens up a lot more space. It makes the bathroom look so much bigger when you knock out that wall there, and it makes it a lot more practical.
Now that we've mostly cleared out this bathroom, including the old sink, one more thing we need to sort out is the horrible old lino that's been glued to the floor decades ago. And as another day came to a close, we turned our attention to some new additions to the farm.
Sorry, I'll give you space. Hello.
We picked up 4 new steers who had just been weaned off of milk and were ready to start putting on some proper weight. All we needed to do now was try and get them in their pen.
Oh. Shaggy, you might want to move out the way, bud. Yeah. It's getting out the way. Yeah, bud. Good boy.
Okay, so these are Jersey bulls. They're 6 months old. They've been castrated, except the one's testicle hasn't fallen off yet, but will fall off with time. Much more docile than a whole bull. They need to be drenched in about 2 weeks' time, and the drenching happens by weight. So they're about 120 kilos at the moment. And in 2 weeks' time they should be, with this kind of rich food, they should be about 140 kilograms each, and we'll just have to give them their drenching based on that.